History Month, over the next few weeks, 2K TV will be retelling stories of athletes who left a huge imprint on the civil rights movement from our Respect Your OG series. Stay tuned for the first installment in this episode featuring Elgin Baylor.
February has arrived, and with it comes a bunch of fun events in 2K22. This weekend, the Concha Del Mar hosts Deck Party. If you want double XP, Deck 15 is the place to be. And in the city, it's Boot Camp. If your My Player is a 75 overall or
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, Trae Young has confidence.
Well, and it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. And for Atlanta, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Young with it. It's tipped. Goes back up. That shot is off. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
And, you know, that game had to serve as the morale boost. To win like that in OT, it says something about their character.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
Bogdanovich. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Anthony. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich on the wing.
Number 00. That's his first
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Remains at minimum.
Four on the clock. Collins finds Hunter over Jackson. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it all.
Young, the pass to Collins. outside. Blocked!
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Offensive rebound.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Pass to Hunter. Knocked away. Jackson can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Collins outside. Outside Young. Bogdanovich with it. Shot clock at 6. Now Collins. Over Anthony. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to Anthony. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Atlanta calls timeout. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
They swept the season series, which is very much in line with how these teams finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich.
Kevin Herter.
The Hawks trailing. Now Young. Pass to Hunter. And he's gone for the lob. And the shot falls short that time for Orlando. They've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. And here's Anthony. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Cole Anthony. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And the Hawks making a change here. Washington's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And here's Young. 20 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York. Here's Hunter. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
Snatched up. And it's blocked by Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Herter defending. The Magic need to put one up here. Shot clock at 2. Anthony misses.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Gallinari for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
He's guarded by Washington. Anthony outside. Unloads. And he jams it home with authority.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
10 feet away. Connects. The jumper drops.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Trailing by 10. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks. There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Shot to stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
Danilo Gallinari may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Because of his size, he can score on the interior, post a mismatch. We know he's a tremendous shooter. Love his game.
That's good from Gallinari. Gallinari hits them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Fultz passes to Isaac. Back to Fultz. And he drops it in from the low post. 6 points for him.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And Washington powers it through.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Out to the right wing. Pass to Isaac. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Gallinari with it. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
As a scorer in every sense of the word, you know Danilo is thinking, let me finish and get to the foul line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
That's good from Gallinari. A minute 58 left to play in the first. Isaac outside. Pass to Carter. Fultz into the lane. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Well, this is what's evolving over time, right? Markelle Fultz running the pick and roll, such a precise play.
Outside Herder. And there's the rejection. And he gets it back.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And that's his first personal foul. Team fifth. At the line for Atlanta, Kevin Herder taking 2 shots.
And And he knocks down the first one. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Hawks. And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:27 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Fultz. Clock at 6. He's guarded by Washington. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside Herter. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Bogdanovich with it. Fultz picks him up. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Bogdanovich. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Fultz. And he lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic out in front, up 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
On the court for Orlando.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir. Boy, you think back to Markelle Fultz and the first couple of seasons in the league. I don't know that there was a player more scrutinized at such a young age.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Isaac, right side. There's Jackson with the 3. Sinks it from distance. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Here's Reddish. There's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Well, with Fultz, it's never easy being the #1 overall pick. All eyes on you. That was the case with him, Doris.
Right. Expectations are always so high if you go first in the draft, and the franchise putting so much on the possibilities of your talent. And it may not be fair to a young player. That's the reality. But to his credit, Fultz tuned out the noise, concentrated on improving his game every day. And that's the process it has to be about.
And no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to Fultz. Takes a 3. Hunter with the rebound. And for the Hawks, they're shooting just around 26% for the game. The jump hook. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And the Magic call time here. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Young, he's checked in for Reddish. Pass to Isaac. Now here's Anthony, defended by Bogdanovich. It's Anthony on the take, and Anthony slams it in.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Young.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
There's always been a lot of talk about Markelle Fultz's shooting. But Grant, one sign as to the strides he's made in his first few years in the league was the upward trend in his free throw shooting.
And when you see that kind of improvement, B.A., it speaks to the work he's put in. You don't become a great free throw shooter by accident. It takes time and effort, and Fultz put in plenty of both.
First free throw is good. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
Well, think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
Anthony with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Left side, Hunter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his third. First team foul. At the line for your Hawks, DeAndre Hunter at the line for 2.
No good on that one. Atlanta making some changes here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella, and Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovich. And he's good on the second. The Magic have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Herter defending. Back to Anthony. From downtown. The rebound by the Hawks.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Collins defending. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter, and he's able to get it back. And he comes up with a bucket.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Gallinari. Pass to Young. It's stolen away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Outside Fultz. Here's the great one. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And Collins with the slam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Pass to Anthony. Young with the defensive effort.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Washington's checked in for John Collins. And the Magic making a change here as well. Carter's checked in. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Gallinari. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Anthony outside. Six on the shot clock. Outside Fultz. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Washington. And that one hits the back iron.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
With the 10-footer, the great one can't get it to go.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
The Magic have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Young. And that one falls for Jackson.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Down low. And Washington with the basket on the assist from Young. Washington's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Guarded by Young, and he gets it to go. He's got 6.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Young with it. Now Carter defending. Young, the pass to Washington. Can't connect from short range. The Magic have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Jackson can't get it to go. And for Atlanta, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. And Reddish, here we go. And rejected. Pass to the great one. Inside. Here's Carter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Carter's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Herter. And the Magic making a change here. And Orlando has possession. It's Anthony on the take. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Oh, there's the alley. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
23 seconds left in the first half. Back to Anthony. On the wing, Isaac. Anthony outside. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the triple. Outside Young. Over Anthony. He got a piece of it. And so it's Orlando. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Out in front of the half is Orlando. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, how'd you...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Young against Anthony. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Young against Anthony. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Number 25.
10 points for him.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And Young, here we go. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Anthony's got 8 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Anthony with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Pass to the gray one. Back to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Guarded by Capella. Shoots a fadeaway. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside Young, and he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Capella.
He wanted to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Orlando calls timeout.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And the Magic making a change here. Fultz is checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Down low. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Young finds Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Magic.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to the gray one, to the paint. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Young against Fultz. Takes a 13-footer. Atlanta again missing.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
To the inside. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Collins outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Atlanta making some changes here. Herter comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Thomas in for Trey Young. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. And here's Isaac. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Now Collins. Up top, Gallinari. He's got 5. And he gets the bucket. Gallinari's got 7.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Collins defending. Going inside. And a two-handed jam.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Outside Herder.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the layup is good off the glass. Herder's got his second bucket on the night.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Herder defending. From 12 feet, and Collins with the big block. In transition, here they come. Got a hand on it. 1:24 left to play in the third quarter. And for the Hawks, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Outside Hunter, pass to Herder. Herder defending. Offensive board. The layup off target. The Hawks shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Hunter up top, driving in. Rebound by the Magic. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Herder. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Jackson, the pass to Fultz. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Anthony. It's deflected. Here's Reddish. Three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Anthony. 1 second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding a massive 34-point lead to win. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Orlando. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Washington. Here's Reddish. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Anthony outside. 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
The 6-footer. And that's off the glass and in.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Reddish. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Okiki into the lane. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Bamba's checked in for Orlando. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Done. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Anthony outside. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Now here's Anthony, defended by Dunn. 5 on the clock.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And they get it back. Pass to Anthony. Outside Ross. With the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Reddish. They need this. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Fultz, he's checked in for Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Here's Okiki. Pass to Ross. Fultz with it. Defended by Dunn. Back to Ross. Launches it. Atlanta with a rebound. Here's Reddish. Washington with the ball. Dunn outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Deflected. And he recovers it. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play. Thomas, he's checked in for Dunn.
PJ Washington. I count one shot.
One shot. Ross with it. Pass to Fultz.
Atlanta foul. Isaiah Thomas.
And the Hawks making a change here. Collins checked in.
Coming under the floor for your Hawks, John Collins.
Atlanta on D. Outside Fultz. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Over to the left wing. Guarded by Ross. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Outside Fultz. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. Nails it from 3. Okiki's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Ross passes to Fultz. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace the team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
And Reddish gets it to go.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Outside Ross. Pass to Fultz. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Ross for 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year. The Magic have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Outside Fultz. Right at the free throw line. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Dunn comes in for Reddish. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. So it's Atlanta now. Hounded by Fultz. Tipped. And Collins with the jam. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Ross passes to Fultz. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bamba. Back to Fultz. 13 feet out. Atlanta with a rebound. Dunn outside. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Markel, the assist numbers for you, jumping off the page. Talk about your effort to get everyone involved.
I just try to make the right play every time I'm on the floor. You know, like Coach said, you know, if I see two on me, I'm going to try to hit the open man. And we were just moving the ball today. I think that's a focus that everybody has, and I think we showed a little bit of today, and we just want to keep building.
The ball movement was outstanding. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.
I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide.